here in 1968. I never thought anything like this would ever be possible. I never thought the Packers would coach this horrible. So it's been a great ride. A lot of great people, as I said out there, assistant coaches, players. It's always about the players, you know, that determines their success, not just their ability, but the character that they show. And so I've been proud to coach some really great people here at the University of Maryland, and the people that I'll be friends with the rest of my life. Any questions?
Gary, how did it feel when you gave them the fist pump and the crowd went crazy?
Felt good. I had my coat button on. I don't usually do that before a game. But I got through it. You know, it's okay. No, it was great. It was great to do it one more time. That's the last time.
How did it look, the court, to you for the first time up close and personal?
Didn't look bad. No, it was great. You know, it's just it's something that I hope everybody feels a part of that's ever been connected with basketball at the University of Maryland. I think it's important.
You gear yourself up throughout your career for days like nights like this. What did you do today?
What I did today. Well, I got my information from my Big Ten studio work tomorrow night. So I had to do that. And then I hit golf balls for about an hour. So I did some more, trying to catch you. And then, you know, just thought a lot about tonight. There's some good memories.
When you look back at your successes, how much does playing a role in helping the university cut a cord to all the bad stuff that happened in the 80s? Where did that kind of fit in?
Well, I think coming here in '89, I didn't realize the situation. And once I was here, I realized it real quick. And you know, there's a lot of good people like Billy Hahn, Jimmy Patsos, Dave Dickerson, people like that that really helped me in those areas to get through it. Because it was a tough mental thing, really, because you wanted to be on a level playing field with the other ACC teams, and we weren't for about 4 or 5 years there. So it was very important to me. You know, after a while, I just want to get it done. You know, that was my attitude. I don't know how to do it, maybe, but it was going to happen. You know, that's what my motivation during that time. That's what it was.
What's it feel like to be back in this building on a game night, having you back this year?
It's different. You know, the things you miss are the practice, obviously, that's the most fun. And then game night, when the game actually starts. These 9 o'clock games are the worst there is. You know, you go all day, you know. But like when the game actually starts, those 2 hours, that's a great time too.
Does it take anything away that some report that Lefty is disappointed with the court being named in your honor?
I really, that's not my concern. You know, my concern is this university, this basketball program, Mark Turgeon, being able to carry out what he's here to do, and that's my work now. That's my goal to make that happen.
Did you have any conversations with the team or with Coach Turgeon today?
No. I've stayed away pretty much. I've talked to Mark a couple times, especially when he got here, just about, you know, the school, the area, stay off the beltway. You know,
Gary, the fact that it's Duke here, does that make it special to you?
Oh, the Duke game's always special. It's been special probably after about 5 years where, well, you know, say 94, where we could compete against it. It wasn't special getting hammered by 25 all the time. But once we got good enough to play them, then it became special. A special relationship with Coach Krzyzewski. We probably played close to 50 times during the 22 years. We played 4 times in 2001. And, you know, obviously I have the utmost respect for the way his teams play and things like that. But at the same time, you know, you get 2 good teams trying to beat each other, that's when they become great college basketball games.
Gary, have you heard from any other coaches around the country?
Monday night I heard from Tom Izzo, Rick Barnes, Fran Dunphy, Roy Williams, Mike Krzyzewski, and Tom Izzo.
You've seen the signature a couple of times now. Ultimately, what's it going to mean to you? Juan Dixon's bringing his child in here. He's going to have to explain who that is on that court. For you, what does it mean?
I already told Juan, he's got his little boy here tonight, and I already told him the reason Juan scored all those points was because of me. The kid looked at me like I was nuts, like Juan used to. You know. No, it's really, I think as time goes by, it'll sink in. It's one of those things that really hasn't hit yet, you know, but as time goes by, that's really something.
Can you describe
Where
the,
for championship, bring a lot of us, like,
No, I only bring it out for big events. Doesn't get much bigger than this.
Did Gravis get a hold of you yet, or?
Yeah, he did a video, and Steve Blake did a video too, at the dinner Monday night. And both those guys, nobody ever thought Blake would play in the NBA, and there was a lot of people that didn't feel Vasquez was good enough to play. And I never coached a player that took more criticism, than Graves did. So it was great to see the way his career ended up, graduating in 4 years, things like that.
Gary, what type of role does Steve Bisciotti, if any, play in tonight's events?
Steve's my friend. He's here. He was here for the dinner Monday. What do you mean role?
Well, in terms of the support that he did, in terms of getting maybe this done, and the financial support and the moral support that he's given you over the years.
Well, he's given the university support. See, we were friends before I even knew that he was going to buy the Ravens. We just got to know each other because he came to the games, and so that's never been about me in terms of what Steve does for the university. That was in place before I got here. He's been a tremendous, not just financially, but for me in terms of a good place to bounce some ideas off of and things like that. You need people like that when you go through the season.
Gary, can you the season this year that's been tough watching, not watching?
I haven't watched a whole lot, probably on purpose. After this year, I think it'll be fun, And I don't come to the games. I'm here tonight, obviously, but I don't come to the games. So.
Gary, can you explain what was going through your head and what the emotions were in the minutes and seconds before you came out of the court here tonight?
Yeah, I thought of, some of the great games we played here. I remember Graves' game against North Carolina, 34, and he had scored the first 16 points in the game for us, and they were number one in the country. Beating Duke here to tie for the ACC regular season championship just 2 years ago certainly, was a big deal. And, things like that. I thought of different players. It always goes back to the players. No matter what you do as a coach or after you're done coaching, your memories are the players. That's the way it works.
The photographers here, if you want to be back outside by the tip-off, now's your time to leave. We can take a couple more questions.
There's a part you wish we were at Cole tonight?
Cole was, it was just one of those special places. I'm glad you brought up that question because Cole should have the Maryland Basketball Hall of Fame, for a lot of different people who can be involved in that. Hopefully that'll happen in the future. That's kind of one of my ideas I have in the back of my mind that can happen because there's room in there up top to do that. But Cole was as good a place to play as you could ever have because it was right in the middle of the campus. It was a natural bowl. We walk in here at that street level. It was incredible looking down. Every seat was a good seat. But it was old. It was asbestos. I saw a lot of animals running around. So coming in here, it gave every coach a great office, a great place to recruit with. So this is really important. And the school uses this quite a bit, for graduations, things like that. It's just a great building. So that was important. But whole field house allowed that for us to do. We had people involved that financially could step up and do that when it came time to build Comcast Center.
Gary, you talked about taking a break from Maryland basketball. Is that sort of in deference to Mark Turgeon, or you just needed some time?
I'm taking a break from being here at the games. That's the difference. I'm still connected to school, working with Kevin Anderson. I watch whenever I can. I watch some of the games and things like that. But this is Mark Turgeon's program. See, this isn't my program anymore. So you have to step away. I've been in situations where a coach come around after he left. That's not any good. It's not any good at all. So I've gone out of my way not to do that.
The last time you came up with a fist with the ground, was it emotional?
Yeah, it was. It was good. It was I'd give it a B+. It was pretty good. I didn't practice.
Beyond the basketball, the Maryland Basketball Hall of Fame idea for Cole, is there other basketball-related things that you want to do either in the next few years?
Well, I just want to, I don't know yet. I think Mark's got to coach a year and then take a look and then see what needs to be done, and then if I can help with any of those projects, you know, there's an arms race out there in terms of facilities and, you know, players, locker rooms, things like that. And so all those things can be looked at once Mark gets a feel for the situation. You know, right now, he's, you know, you're in the season, and that's all that matters.
Good.